momentum is going strong for them. I mean, we're going to have to see how Envy, Pulsar, and Ransom play out later.
There are certain maps that will favor teams, particularly anything that has a lot of enclosed space. We know that RT Goo Boys will do their Goo magic. However,
let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I can just shock anyone back alive with these headphones. I can hear everything ahead of... I already know who's going to win this. I've heard the results. But that being said, we're going to be locking in on Nozomi Citadel Hyper. Here we go.
It sounds like a bit of inside trading going on. Can I get your bookie and rock off that? Sounds about right. Great RPG to open things up, get that damage down. Juka having to back away from that fight initially, knowing that well, without the heals, he would be in all the much danger. But it's been read like a book. The sneak attack was going to be successful. It does have a half effect as Lamp will get the opener, but Juka has been so powerful at helping out. He will drop. He's back on his feet.
Yeah, it looks like Vision's going to be using that heal beam, rotating back out, trying to find a little bit of a regroup for Unfazed as Team Ed up on this high ground. Lamp on the SA-12. That's going to be a lot of burst damage up close, but Brad's going to be taking out Juker. The winch comes out as well, and Vision's drops, but not without Lamp going down as well. It's going to be a 1v1, Normalized versus Astrac, light versus medium. This is where the shots come in, and Normalized hits him.
Oh, the Revolver has slowly just made more and more presence, and I tell you what, every time we watch a Revolver gameplay, it is beautiful. And Normalize, it's a player you can rely on. You know he can stand alone, and he proves it time and time again. Cash out, only a small offset, not enough that I would say that third parties would be predominant, but I wouldn't rule it out just yet.
But here we go, big RPG. Honor the people are going to be taken down by KD Kill, and that's the benefit of that Invis, catching them off guard. But Marshy's taking a lot of damage. Just going to be Tiger, last one up against 3 healthy Auntie's Goo Boys. And I know their aunt is feeling pretty good about this fight here.
KS getting a lot of damage. There will be a wipe. Auntie Goo Boys, now they've got more breathing space. They can now do their Goo mastery. I can hear it in the background. Karzo, what fortress is he making? But we quickly flip to the other side. Already Unfazed down low, and it might be a 1, 2, 3. Good night, sweet moon. It's done and dusted. Team Ed, without even taking a breath, gets it done and dusted.
I mean, Team Ed is just looking so good right now. I mean, they have this double fire barrels. I think this is a little unorthodox, and I've only seen them do it where they winch it over to that area where it does not drop down. Because, I mean, you know that bridge can just cause so much debris, so much cover for that stealing team. So I do think this is a pretty good play, but with Young Guns coming over, they do have that winch and that mesh. But going to be shooting out those fire barrels early on, going to get that fire out and extinguished. And it looks like we're going to see Team Ed take up on this high ground, reload that RPG. This could be their opener. But I'm curious to see how Young Guns takes this approach. But Normalized knows that Heavy is right there, backing off, takes a big BFR shot, I believe, or KS. And that's going to be a KS right there.
I was about to point out that they need somebody in a position to stop any cover like this, which Normalized was doing, but now Lamp's job. He goes aggressive, will drop. Still not done.
Here comes the third party.
Yeah, good spot. His Unfazed wants a piece of the action as well. Why not go for it? I said third party's a possibility. Vision going for it will get dropped, and it's still in Team Ed's possession. But the third party, is it going to allow the steal to go through? No. Team Ed.
I mean,
how?
Barely making it out of there alive. We did see Young Guns try and make that last second attempt, but it's gonna be Astrac versus Honor the Pure, and I mean that Invis LH1 gonna be able to hit those shots on a flying Astrac through the sky.
I love it. Honor and the LH1, we saw it in Cis Horizon. An absolute beamer with this rifle. And the flicks are just the same. A brief reset for both teams, and right now, even though Team Ed got pressured so much, their timing has been impeccable. The little bit of pressure that Normalized gave was perfect enough to slow down that steal attempt, and then Lamp, yes, sacrificing his body, again, all with timing to really apply the pressure.
The winch, and Akaza's gooed back in. He's gonna be using that goo gun to block that damage, but it's gonna be Akaza finding the pick on Tiger, and Marshy shooting back, taking out Akaza, but not without Young Guns going down first. Here comes another third party with Unfazed taking out AGB.
Is this just, we should rename Unfazed to third party enjoyers at this point. They've second time made it work. On the while that still goes through, just to let you know, Ed has also put in the cash box onto D as well, so that's starting to go through. If this stays as it is, kill race between 2 and 3.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to put Ed in a little bit of an uncomfortable position because they still will have to play for that final cash out if it does get split, but we'll have to get there first. AGB is trying to fire back up against Unfazed, but we're going to swap sides just a little bit over here with up on this high ground. Winch that box down into that little divot of that staircase, but Marshy going to be trying to find a glitch, but ultimately has to drop down because of just the onslaught of bullets coming their way. Tiger going to have to find that reset with Normalize just lingering down, but last few second steal attempts right here over on the other side of the map, and it's not going to be able to be held because everyone's going to be going down on the side of the AGB. Akaza, last one up for their team, and no more time left on this cash out.
Still in kill race territory, so no matter what, Unfazed has to get those kills coming in to extend that lead. On the other side, Young Guns getting dropped, so Team Ed will be comfortable with their cash out. And just to add insult to injury, well, I said about needing kills, one will do. Visions will get AGB, and that creates, well, I don't like doing maths on the spot. It's about 4,000 gap, 5,000
yeah,
gap.
But I don't even know if it matters because, I mean, look at this. Team Ed, they get this cash box, and they're going to have to play for that next box. Either hold it out, force a double or something. If they want to stay in those top 2 slots, they cannot let AGB or Unfazed both get those plays, but it looks like Unfazed is now fighting up against Young Guns right now with that shack in hand. He's going to be able to take down Juker, and now they're on their visions towards Vision right now with 1 HP. He does get taken out. Beautiful flick over to Astract, and this may be a wipe for Unfazed. This could prove difficult. But, I mean, Astract just, where'd he go? He lost sight, but Tiger finds him.
He literally dipped out of the situation and then reappeared and, well, realized that still Young Guns were looking at them. Talking of Young Guns, we go into we will have 20 seconds of overtime, and this is enough for them to jump off the board to second place. However, they are almost begging that the other two teams do not put in that cash box, otherwise there is no hope.
I think we're okay. I mean, with AGB wiping there, I mean, I don't think they're even in the running, basically. It would go down to a little bit of a kill race, but I mean, with Team Ed kind of in control of this map, they can just hold Pink and make sure Pink gets this box if they're playing smart, or like you said, hold out that cash vault and just keep control of this map. Only a minute left to hold it out, basically 40 seconds, because that tap does take 20 seconds to open, and we will have to see this rotation go. Drop that C4, basically knock it out of the park with that goo gun, deactivate that, but looks like they're going to be putting up quite the fight with Team Ed holding control of this map position.
Ed knows desperately that they do not want their cash box to go away, as that's a good winch. Unfortunately, not enough to bring him over that goo wall, but in doing so, does it really matter? They've got the vault. They can run away with it and chuck it as far away as possible. That's job done for Ed. They're not worried about the outcome of the fights. They're just making sure their safety net is secured.
Yeah. Beautiful toss over, but it's going to fall off the map, and I mean, it could cause a reset back to Lamp, but there is a small possibility it goes all the way back to that spawn point. But fortunately for them, it goes right back into the hands of Lamp, and I don't think there's going to be any way to get this plug, and AGB just wasting so much time as this fight goes on between Unfazed and Young Guns. I mean, this could be a great third party if they come in right now, but Unfazed is going to hop on this box. They do have that escape gateway going down, the dome coming out for Marshy to hold point, and here comes AGB. RGB right on cue with only 15 seconds left. Somebody has to hop on this point for this last second attempt, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to get it with those RPGs going out, gas on that point, and fire as well. I mean, the whole kitchen sink going the way of Cash Out B, and it's going to be Team Ed and Young Guns taking this one.
I don't think none of us predicted Ed. I think we ruled them out a little too early, and they heard that and went, you know what? Screw you guys, we're going to make sure we get the victory here. Brilliant control from Ed. Every step of the way, they were ahead in terms of quickly getting that vault taps. They were moving that vault quickly out of these fights, not engaging too often. And when they did, it was precise and on point.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately so beautiful. I'm not sure if Artie's here right now, but Artie, holy, what a game.
What a game. I mean, even just off the first fight, we had a third party. Unfazed, they came through, and, nobody could finish that steal. So, Team Ed, they started out ahead, and then their last box, well, they were able to just continue to hold through until they were far enough in that lead that they were able to take that control. We saw at that final vault where they just wanted to make sure the AGB was not getting Vault 6 plugged, and ended up being that Young Guns, well, they had more than enough time to just take one team at a time. And as that chaos went through, one thing rings true in my mind, and that is the fact that if there is a third party, you don't want to be the first team on the scene, you don't want to be the second team, you want to be the team that plays as late as possible. And Team Ed, they showed that restraint, they showed that conviction, and Young Guns, well, they were able to do that at the very end there as well. And so, once again, the anime arc continues as we get the, this is